morning. Welcome to Rise and Shine Yoga. Pick your position, get comfy, and we'll get started. We're actually going to stay in this starting position for 4 minutes. So it's a little bit longer than usual. So I really want you to get comfortable in whatever your position of choice is. Had a little trouble getting to the mat today, so I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get here, actually physically get here and mentally get here. So even if you're like rushing to get your mat out and get some clothes on or do whatever to be ready, then so you're physically ready, and I need to be mentally ready. So I'll give you a little chance to get that way today. About 3 more breaths. Nice big deep ones. And then we're all going to meet in a position where we are on our knees. If you want to prop something underneath to sit on, totally cool. If not, on our knees, back on our heels. So we're just rolling the shoulders, little back, and a little front. Getting some movement again after sitting for a few minutes. Are you one of those people that do that roll after 20 minutes? Look something in the distance at 20 feet for 20 seconds? You do that? If not, do you at least get moving or just shake something out or just change your body position after about 15, 20 minutes? Why not? Pull those shoulders back and down, bring those arms back. So my fingertips are kind of touching the ground and my shoulders are pulling far back. For the people that have officially decided that working at home is something they're going to be doing full-time, long time, have you put any thought or effort into figuring out what your permanent workstation will be? Use your resources to make sure that you're not going to give yourself carpal tunnel in the future, or hurt your neck, back, hips, any of that sort of stuff. Grab your opposite elbow. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to spend a lot of money on these things. You can utilize the resources that your company gives you and see what kind of things that they will allow you to utilize and get for discounts or borrow or anything like that. Drop that chin. I know yesterday I was messing around with my mouse and trying to figure out a better height for it to be at. So it comes off of my chair, off the handle armrest of my chair more naturally. That meant just getting a couple books from my shelf and putting it underneath my mouse. No cost with that. Release, drop one arm, lift the other arm up and over. So basically pay attention to what your body's telling you. If you're feeling tiredness in your wrists or tiredness in your shoulders or heaviness behind the eyes, switch. What can you do to fix it? And we're going to go back to the first side. This time we're going to start from the position we were at and then just open everything up farther back. So we're leaning back and up. All right, on the other side, come forward or come to the side and then lean back. And release. Now, walking those hands forward, keeping those hips on the ground. So my fingertips are going to be kind of tented a little bit, but that's me. And walk those hands a little bit to one side. And then the other side. And then come back to the middle and walk those hands up. Now take one arm, taking this one, bringing it behind my back and reaching towards my opposite shoulder. So walking that arm up, as far up as it feels like it's good for me today, and then stand nice and tall. Other side, same thing. And release. Draw the head to one side. And switch it out. Come back to the center. Take an arm. Make a fist. Pull it down. Optional, add again resistance. Shake it out. Other side. A quick announcement tomorrow for our 30-minute fitness challenge. We're doing a low impact lower body exercises. So if you're interested, check out the video either live or anytime after 12:45 tomorrow, Friday the 9th. All right, release. Now you have a prop, pop it out of the way, and I'm going to fold over my mat on itself to give myself a little bit more cushion. All right, I'm gonna come onto all fours, then I'm just gonna shake it out and get situated. And then I'm gonna take, so my left leg is the one that has the extra padding. I'm gonna kick my right leg back. I'm just gonna do a little calf stretch first. And I'm gonna lift that leg up, bend that knee. I'm gonna take my left hand, put it in the middle of my mat, and then take my right hand and see if I can grab that knee and pull it back. You may need to make some adjustments. Oh, this is kicking my butt this morning. There we go. I put my hand on the outside of the mat. That made a big difference. So mess around. If something I say is not what works for you and you know it's not going to work, adjust or fall over, whatever. A couple more seconds. And release. And let's just do that same thing on the other side while we're having a horrible time with our balance. So my right knee has the extra padding and my left leg is kicking back. Calf stretch. All right, and then I'm gonna take that hand, put it on the outside this time. Actually set myself up for more success and pull that foot back. Okay, release, you can undo that padding. And we're gonna turn sideways. And I'm going to take one leg and kick it out to the side, doesn't matter which one. And then I'm going to come down to my forearms and really stretch out inner part of that thigh. Come on up. And let's switch it on out. Other side. So I'm just scooching to the inside of my mat. Popping that leg out. And then getting back into the position that was comfortable for me. Alright, come back up. I am going to fold over my mat again. Give my left knee a little bit of extra padding because why not? And then bring that right foot in front. Lean on in. Nice deep breaths. And then lean back. Straighten out that leg. Hamstring stretch. Right now I'm going to come back to that first position. I'm going to bend that knee. This time my hands are going to come and lean forward. I'm going to drop my hands. I'm going to pop that foot up in the air. Arms back up. And I can either stay here or I can lean forward until I feel a more intense stretch. Your choice. Okay, I'm going to release and I'm going to switch sides. So I'm going to flip over my mat over here, give myself some extra padding because I can. And bring that foot up. Walk it forward a little bit and lean on in. I'm going to lean back, wiggle that foot forward, toes up to the sky, and lean on in. Okay, release, move that foot back in. And this time, arms come up. Lean on in. And you can drop those hands, move that foot forward. Point those toes up, arms up. And then if you want, lean forward, stretching out that hamstring a little bit more. Beautiful. Release. Come on down. Let's lay down on our side. Pick the side of your choice. Give yourself a big hug. All right, let's bring that top leg back. Quad stretch. Okay, release. Switch over, other side. Big old hug. Relax the head and neck. All right, then take that top leg and pull back. Okay, release that leg. And let's roll on over. And we're going to stand on up. Shake out any kinks. Hopefully you should be feeling better. You spent 20 minutes doing some stretching. You should feel either bumped up, like, yes, I feel good, I feel awake, or the opposite, hey, I'm cooling down, I'm ready for bed. Depending on you. Okay. So we're going to do some inner and outer leg work. So hold on to balance if you need to. Toe in front. What we're just going to do is lift. We're going to do 10 up and down, and then we're going to do 10 out, in, and down on the same side. All right? So foot in front, balance point near, and let's lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right into the other one. In, out, in, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Staying on that same side. We're going to do the same thing, but kicking backwards. So we're going to do 10 back kicks, and then 10 back, out, in, and down. So the same exact thing, just go in the other direction. All right, balance point. And let's go for 1, Up nice and tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax, staying on that same foot, just straight out to the side. So here and back down. We are going to hold it for about a second at the top, so you're not just swinging. Just 10. All right, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, one more thing on this leg. We're gonna do you're gonna have just your toes on the ground, or you can have your full leg up. We're just going to lean forward and back. So we're just going down and up, stabilizing this leg. If you have that toe on the ground, that's fine. Just down and up. The whole idea is you want to put most of the weight in this leg, the stabilizing leg. 10 of those, and then we'll switch to the other side. All right, so pick your position. And let's go. 1, 2. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, shake it out. So this leg is feeling it right now. It's feeling like it's been utilized. All right, same thing on the other side. So we're starting out with just forward 10, and then forward out to the side in 10. All right, are you ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. I'm going to slide my mat a little bit this way so I can utilize this as my supporting point. I am bringing my mat with me because I use my mat as my stabilizing surface for this leg, so I want to make sure that this leg has the same treatment. Otherwise, I'd be having 1 foot balance on a harder surface and 1 foot balance on a softer surface, and I don't want that. All right, kicking back, and then out and out to the side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. out to the side, holding it for about a second, and then coming back in. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. And then the last one, grabbing your foot behind you or putting that toe on the ground, leaning forward and leaning back 10 times. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. All right, we're going to do a calf series while we're standing. So adjust as you see fit, how you want to do it. But we're going to work on our calves. Now our calves are little muscles, so you're like, oh, no, they're fine. I got this. But they will start to burn, so take it how it is. If you decide that you want to push through that burn, as long as it's not painful, keep it. But obviously, you get to a point, even when that burning is like, yeah, I'm done. So pick and choose. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to be taking breaks as I need to, but you take breaks when you need to. All right, so first of all, I'm going to hold on for balance. I'm just going to turn sideways. My toes are going to be facing my balance point. I'm just going to go up my toes and back down. Easy peasy. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause for a second. Now we're going to go up, halfway down, up. So it's going to be up, pulse, and down. So it's like you 1.5. All right, ready? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that burned. All right, now we're gonna do pulses. So we're gonna do 20 pulses. So just we're gonna be coming up and go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 as such. Okay, you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Beautiful. Now we're going to do it on that same thing on one leg. So I'm going to be holding on for balance. We're going to do that same thing. The up and down, the up, half down, 1.5, the pulses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one foot just kind of just tapping. So most of the weight is on the side. If you want to bring that one leg up behind, that's totally fine. Cool, do your thing. But I think I'm just going to have just like kind of most of the weight gone off this foot, but 99% of the weight on this leg. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it for a second. 1.5. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. If you need to take a break, do so. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a break. 20 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, all right, shaking that leg out. Do a little calf stretch for that leg. First, my foot is on the ground. I'm leaning forward. And then my knee is bent and my heel's popping up off the ground a little bit. If you can see my foot. All right, are we ready to do that same thing on the other side? Okay, literally same thing. Over here. All right, so since I had that foot on the ground, on the other side, I'm gonna do the same for this side. Up and down, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, take a tiny break. 1.5. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. All right, 20 pulses. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That hurt just as much as the other side. All right, let's stretch out that calf. So foot on the ground first, leaning forward. And then bend that knee, heel pops up. That one is the one that really feels good for me. It's getting that lower calf with the gastroc. Okay, let's finish off on the ground. So grab some water, shake out. We're gonna be heading to Shavasana very quickly. So grab anything that you need down on the ground. And let's come on down. Lay down on the ground and give your knees a giant squeeze. Shake them out. Drop your knees to a side. Bring them towards the other side. And bring those knees back up and straighten out those legs and head into Shavasana. 2 minutes. Of course, if you want to stay longer, you can stay as long as makes you happy. Now, if your cat's picking you for breakfast or something, I can't help you with that. Or a dog or a bird or whatever, or children. Like wiggle those fingers and toes. If you want to stay in Shavasana, stay there. Otherwise, turn to the side and push yourself up to seated and coming to a cross-legged position. We're going to be here for 1 minute, sitting up nice and tall, pulling the shoulders back. Okay, awesome work, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to class this morning. If you want to join me tomorrow afternoon for our low intensity lower body class, love to see you. If not, you can check it out over the weekend or at any point in time later on. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.